the Music Trivia League. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a comment below. Welcome to the Music Trivia League. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a comment below. Now over to Ken the Zan and Bone Man Johnny Strange.
Welcome everybody to the Music Trivia League. The Music Trivia League, the Music Trivia League, what? The Music Trivia League Semifinal Edition. Yeah, Bone Man, Semifinal number 2. After today's match, we are going to know what the finals are going to be and who's going to be in it. What are you thinking about this match today?
I'm thinking that version of the Music Trivia League song was almost industrial, man. Your intensity is going up with each week, as it should be.
You know, we're here in the Canadian winter, and as I see more snow, I start to think we need an industrial age to take care of this Music Trivia League, the Music Trivia League, and so on, so forth. You know,
yeah, this is going to be a good game, man. This is, I mean, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, and so we've got, you know, the best of the best showing up to play each other. This one's going to be, I think, a classic. It's got classic written all over it.
Mm-hmm. There's no question about it. Here we are in the semifinal number 2. Of course, semifinal number 1, we had Johnny Thunder taking care of his business, as he does. And now the winner of this match, of course, is going to be in the final against Mr. Thunder. And I know for Mike Raphone, that is monumental, and I hope he's keeping his mind on this match and not looking forward to the future, because he's been wanting to take a bite out of that apple for a while.
He has.
Right.
And I was just going to say, it's important for these players to focus on the business at hand, you know? You overlook one opponent, and neither one of these guys is somebody you overlook, you know? And we know Johnny Thunder has this sort of special mystique about him. Both of these players in the match today are undefeated. They are high-quality people, and if you turn your back on one of them, you are going to lose the match. Simple as that.
Yep, there is no question about that. And we have Nick coming in, fresh off his win, over me, which I'm still talking to somebody about, but that's okay. That's my own issues. I do have some issues.
You're not trumping this, are you? You're not calling this a stolen victory by chance?
I'm not saying it's stolen. I don't know what I'm saying. I have a problem with defeat, and I don't mean like walking. those feet are good, but defeat, I don't know. For me, it doesn't work so well. But today's not about me, of course. I'm untrumping this, and it is about, of course, the person who did beat me, fair and square. The votes were recounted, and the Hound Dog is here in the semifinals. And I know for Hound Dog, every time he wins, he's surprised. Seems to be surprised. But it'll be no surprise if he makes it to the final today.
No, and I think I'm beginning to think that's a game he's playing. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of, what? Really? I'm pretty surprised. You know, Johnny Thunder is the opposite. Johnny Thunder will come out and like, I'm going to win this. Let's get on with it. Hound Dog plays it much more sort of meekly, a little bit, not quite so sure of himself. But I think underneath all that, he knows exactly what he's doing.
Well, I have to agree with you. There's no question about it. And with that being said, let's get Mr. Mike Raphone in here, and we're going to see how he thinks he's going to fare in today's match.
Our number 2 ranked player, Ken the Zin.
Number 2.
I tip my hat to that.
Absolutely. Let me get this guy in here. All right. Mr. Oh!
Whoa, easy,
welcome
fella.
to the gun show, Mr. Mike Raphone. How are you doing today, man?
Doing well. Doing really well.
Awesome. Well, I have to say to you, of course, congratulations for making it here into the semifinals. Your undefeated season has been inspiring to so many people. I know that they've been in touch with me, and next season they're hoping to go undefeated just like you did. So do you have any words for your fan base out there?
Yeah, the cards and letters have been coming in, and I really appreciate all the Facebook conversations. And there's a lot of people out there gunning for you when you're up near the top, you know. But if you get the pucks deep, work the corner, stay out of the penalty box. I'm sure I can prevail.
Well, Bone Man, what do you think about that?
I think he's obviously a Canadiens fan because he's calling it the way it is, man. Get in those corners, get it out front, you know? And I like to hear that. That's super.
That is great. All right, Mike Raphone. So here we are in the semifinals, and you are against the Houndog, of course. Now, have you been able to check out any of Houndog's matches?
You know, he's a player. He brings the game every time. You know, he knows his stuff.
Absolutely. I know it all too well, my friends. All too well.
Nobody knows it like the Canadian
Yeah,
does.
took me to the pound, as they say. All right. Well, before we bring in that little puppy dog here, do you have any words of warning and or accomplishment or anything towards the hound dog?
He just better bring his A game. You know, it's. I learned last time that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it is not over till the fat lady starts singing.
That is absolutely true. And of
That's
course, your reference is to last time you were here. First round, you were down 7-0. You were down 7-0, Microphone, and you did not freak out. I didn't see you getting upset or anything like that. And I was like, is that a cat I just saw? This is a magical match. So you were down 7-0 there in your match, and you came back to win. Of course, everybody saw. But what kind of lessons did you learn from that? What are you taking away from that you're going to bring into this semifinal match today?
I think I have to bone up on about 1999 to 2020.
Well, that's not so bad. When I'm checking ID, the first thing I really look for is 90s usually.
Yeah.
So, life makes sense. All right, well, let's get this hound dog in here and see how he is doing on this fine day.
Hound dog.
Hound dog in the house. How are you feeling today, hound dog?
Very good. Very good.
Very good. Okay,
Yeah.
We've said in your previous matches, you've said before that you need to study more. You have to really hit the books. And it would seem that if people are following your story, your arc in the season, that is exactly what you've done, because you started off stronger, and then all of a sudden reached this Thanos level. Right? So how are you feeling today about this match coming in as an underdog for the first time in a long time for you?
Honestly, I feel woefully unprepared, but I think I always start off feeling everything like the underdog. So
The under hound dog, yeah.
It's if it's in your DNA, it's in your DNA. You can't help it. It's a rough life, bro. All right. Well, in case you didn't know, in Microphone's last match, he was down. He's a legend in this league, of course, and he was down 7-0 after the first round, and came back to win.
wow.
So you're dealing with one heck of an offense over there.
No doubt.
No doubt about it. So before we get this match started, I just wonder if you have any words of encouragement and or warning to your opponent, the pun dog himself, Mr. Mike Raphone.
Yeah. Good luck, man.
You too.
If I fall to a worthy opponent for sure.
Oh, that is absolutely a great spirit. And while the spirits are high and everything is friendly, John, why don't we read the rules of round number 1 for these gentlemen?
Okay, trivia fans, round 1 is the top 10s, which means each question is about a song that is charted in the Billboard Top 10. There are 10 questions in the round, each worth 1 point. Players have 15 seconds to write down their answers to the questions. They will then reveal their answers to the world so we can all find out who's a shining star and who's out of touch. If you're ready, let's play the top 10s.
All right. Well, if you gentlemen are ready, you just need to raise your right hand and say yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah.
Oh, MFers. I love it. All right. Well, let's get
Family
started.
show.
This is a family show for sure. So, question number 1, round number 1. My oh my, was Bobby Sox and the Blue Jeans ever having a wonderful day when this song made the top 10? Name that song. You a big Bobby Sox man, Bone Man?
Got to the heart of the issues with this tune, man. A very, very controversial political song.
Well, these are trying times, and I am trying them on for size. All right, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Microphone, what did you have written down there?
I have nothing. I thought I was going to stay with the trend of not doing very well in the first round.
Well, the first round goose egg, you're still rocking it.
Right and true.
And Hound Dog, what did you have written down there?
Frowny face.
Frowny face.
I got nothing.
I'm afraid frowny face is not quite right, but the answer was zippity doo dah.
As soon as you say it, right?
Yep.
My oh my. That's what it takes to reach the top 10, gentlemen. Just remember that.
That's right. My oh my, it's a scoreless day. But maybe that'll change to question number 2. Bone Man?
Question 2, gentlemen. Frankie Valli must have been feeling pretty slick when this song made it to the top 10 in July of 1978. Name that Frankie Valli tune.
All right.
I like the Rio Grande Valley, Ken the Zen. What about the Frankie Valley?
I think when I think about valleys, I like Fresh Valley Farms, which supplies me with some wonderful vegetables from time to time.
And they are not a sponsor of this program.
They are not a
There's
sponsor, but
free
there's an
advertising.
opening. Well, it's not free because maybe it's a little bit of a, hey, send me some vegetables and I'll say it again kind of vibe. All right, guys.
Do you care at all for me?
Beats me.
Where have you been?
Let us get on with this match, Johnny.
Let us turn up on time.
Please do.
Ah, very good.
All right. Hound Dog, what did you have written down there?
I am now a crying sad face. I got nothing.
Lottery. Okay. Microphone.
Grease.
Grease
is
is
good for
the
one.
word. Grease is the word. It's the word that you heard.
Phone breaking with tradition and getting a first round point
Mm-hmm.
to lead 1-0.
All right, guys. Question number 3. Well, it ain't no Mr. But Train was on the right track with this song in March of 2010. Which song was that?
Big train song, eh?
2010 Train song.
Never been a big train guy, Ken the Zen, have you?
I am such a big train guy that I've trained across this country 6 times.
Back and forth once. That was enough.
Just can't get enough of the caboose, you know?
It was cool, though. I really enjoyed it, actually.
It was very, I would totally mention this, too, as a sponsorship and hopefully give me a free ride to Vancouver.
Via,
Great.
hit us up, Via. We
Via,
will perform
come
on
on.
your train.
Absolutely. All right, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Microphone, what did you have there?
I only got tears, but that's all I got.
Oh, inspired by Nick's drawings, but we'll see. Hound Dog, what did you have there?
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but
Oh, you are
Yes.
incorrect, unfortunately. Right band, but it was Hey Soul Sister. It ain't no Mr. playing on the radio. All right, Bone Man.
Right, 1-0 game, tight defensive battle. We go to question 4, gentlemen. Mariah Carey held the top 2 spots in September of 2005. Name one of those 2 Mariah Carey songs.
All right, Mariah Carey. I saw her on the New Year's Eve a couple years ago. She really dropped the ball.
She did indeed, man. That was really something.
Yeah, she dropped the ball, and I think that was a real sign of the year to come.
I can hit those notes too when I don't have to actually hit them.
That's right. That's right. Can you hit those outfits, though?
No.
All right. Microphone, what did you have written down there?
I got nothing.
Nothing is not one of those songs. Hound Dog, what did you have?
wild stabs in the dark.
Glitter. Johnny?
Yes. Incorrect, I'm afraid. You could have given us We Belong Together or Shake It Off, 2 big Mariah Carey hits from 05.
Absolutely.
It remains 1-0 to Microphone.
All right. Question number 5. With the power of the press following her every move, Lady Gaga was in the top 10 of October 2009 with this hit song. Name that tune.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, 2009.
I like Lady Gaga. And it
do.
surprises people, but I do.
Last night, I rewatched, funny enough, Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime performance. And it was fantastic, man.
It was amazing.
It was super great. And that kind of spurred on a little YouTube hole, as it does. And then my wife and I, we checked out Madonna, which was also a lesser known performance, but fantastic. Pretty good. She's got moves they can't lose. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Microphone, what did you have written down there?
I took a shot at Poker Face.
Yes.
No,
Incorrect,
I'm sorry,
but a
that's
good guess.
incorrect, but good guess. Hound Dog, what did you have?
I think I spelled it wrong.
That's okay.
Buddy.
I know what you're
See?
saying.
Close
4-1. That
Close
is
enough for a tie game.
That's right.
Paparazzi. Well played,
Paparazzi.
Hound Dog.
That was a good job.
All right, staying in the new millennium, gentlemen. In April of 2018, things just couldn't get any better for Ed Sheeran. Well, this song rode the top 10. Which Ed Sheeran song was that? I can't even say his name.
Ed Sheeran. Well, I
Ed
know
Sheeran.
a lot of girls can't say his name either. They just scream. I know.
would.
I don't know if they scream like that though. I was like an injured llama. But
It was a pterodactyl.
I don't know what it was either. But I do know my daughter has seen Ed Sheeran in concert a few times, and each time she says it's amazing. And that guy shows up to hockey arenas and stadiums, just him and his guitar and his pedal board.
His guitar, man.
Still remember those floating down the creek or whatever it was videos he first put out where he's sitting in a canoe.
Right.
Those were amazing. He's
Yeah,
a
man.
talented kid. He
He's
really
super
is.
awesome.
Yeah.
He is super awesome, no question. And he'll let you know that too. that is if you watch the movie Yesterday's. His
have
character, which was himself. All right.
Isn't he played by Rupert Grint though?
I don't know. He's
Ed
played by
Sheeran
him.
is played by Rupert Grint, I think.
I don't even
Like
know
in
what
real
that
life.
means. I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, all right.
But
Thought it was Rupert Murdoch. No?
which doesn't take much from me. But anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hound Dog, what did you have written down there?
I'm guessing again.
No, I'm afraid that's
But a
incorrect.
good guess.
And Microphone, what did you have written down there?
Watermelon Sugar.
Well, no, I'm afraid the song was Perfect.
Couldn't get any better.
Perfect by the famous Gingerbeard himself. Second most famous Gingerbeard I know, next to Denny Gautier.
Next to Danny Gauthier.
All right, then. Well, John, what do you think about that? So far, tight match.
Very tight.
Tight
1-1.
match. All right, we
As
got question
go to question 7, yeah.
number 7. Question number 7. The Pet Shop Boys took this Elvis cover to the top 10 in May of 1988. Name that covered classic.
One of the big tunes of the 80s, Ken the Zen. You remember the 80s, right?
I don't remember much of it, but I do remember this song and thinking, I prefer Elvis. There's no question. You know, and then we got to play the song a bunch of times, and it's like,
We
I
did.
prefer Elvis. No, I'm just kidding.
Although
We've done
played
some great versions of this song.
We played somebody else's version, though.
Yeah, we did. We played this with a couple of different artists, and both great. Good times. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Microphone, what did you have there?
Just a stab at Suspicious Minds.
Suspicious Minds, I'm afraid, is incorrect. But that was a great cover by Fine Young Cannibals, if I remember.
Yep.
Yep. We go together. It's too early for a high voice for me. Like Suspicious Minds. I'm getting double notes there. I'm a ghostly attitude.
Harmonizing with yourself.
Hound Dog, what did you have written down?
Also a guess.
Oh, I'm
Interesting.
afraid that was incorrect for both you gentlemen. And the answer, of course, Bone Man.
Always on My Mind. Remember the Pet Shop Boys version of Always on My Mind? Electronic kind of dance vibe.
Yeah,
with some
dance
weird
version.
chording happening.
Yeah, it's very, very odd. It was not my flavor of the day, and I'm assuming it wasn't their flavor either.
Definitely not.
All right, Bone
Gentlemen,
Man.
It's
Question
your
number
dream board as we remain in the new millennium. Number 8. Katy Perry's wedding was in, then out, yes, then no, in this music video in the fall of 2008. Name that Katy Perry hit.
I also watched this music video the other day, and I got to say, Katy Perry's music videos are some of my favorites. She's always
like
entertaining. Man.
With her and Foo Fighters, these kind of story videos they've done.
Yeah, I really like it. I like to laugh, and I also like artists that like to laugh at themselves as well.
And she definitely does that.
And she does.
And she was married to Russell Brand, was she not?
Right, and if I mean, you have to laugh at yourself for that.
You do.
Oh man, especially that Russell Brand.
Yeah, the new Russell Brand less
okay.
so, but yeah.
Man, oh man. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hound Dog, what did you have there?
Wild guess.
Oh,
Firecracker.
no.
Good guess. Not the right song.
And Mike Raphone, what did you have written down there?
Wilder guess. Shake It Off.
Oh, Shake It Off. No, I'm afraid that was, well, as we found out earlier, that's Mariah Carey, but also Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, right.
Yeah, which is a great song, and I love it very much. However, both you gentlemen were incorrect on this one. Bone Man, what was the title?
You're hot and you're cold. You're hot
Yes,
and
then you
cold.
know.
Is it whatever
You're in,
it
then
is,
you're
is the
out.
name of that tune.
You're up,
It's
then you're
hot and cold.
down.
I almost
Hot
wrote
and
down
cold.
hot and cold. I thought that was too direct, but I guess not for pop. All right.
No, no, you got to spell it out, my friend.
Yeah.
Spell it out. All right, gentlemen. While we're rounding down here, in
1-1
the
it
first round.
remains.
Okay, 1-1. Question number 9. Foreigner used some of their mammal characteristics in this top 10 hit in the summer of 1978. Name that hit.
Big Foreigner song,
Big Foreigner song, absolutely.
of which there are many.
There is, but there was only one, of course, that was in the summer of 1978.
It was a good year.
That featured maybe some of their mammal characteristics, of course.
Indeed. Very mammalian.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mike Raphone, what did you write down there?
Hot-blooded.
Blooded and C.
For
yeah,
one.
For 1. Hound Dog.
It didn't come to me.
Oh, he's got a fever of 103 probably over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's okay.
But only trailing 2-1.
2-1.
So
We're tight.
still very much in this game as we go to question 10. Here we go. While borrowing the bass line from Grease's Summer Loving, One Direction flew up the charts in 2012 with this mega smash. Name that One Direction song from 2012.
Absolutely.
A lot of new millennium in this
Yeah.
round, man.
Yeah, this is what happens when I get my daughter to write the questions.
Oh, yes, of course.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I do remember listening to the song plenty of times, and because I am such a big Grease fan, I did like it. And you know what? The message was good. The lyrics were good. And One Direction pumped out a couple of solo artists, which is more than most boy bands can say. Usually only one gets out.
That's
But
true.
This time we got 2. So the world is lucky for Harry and Nail.
Nil.
Nail.
Nil.
Yeah, who knows?
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hound Dog, do you have the answer there?
I know nothing of One Direction at all.
Oh.
No direction from Hound Dog.
It's going south, unfortunately. All right, Microphone.
Songs not in my collection.
Who has never been in my kitchen, for one?
Well, I'm afraid that was incorrect, but I will tell you. Bone Man, what was the title of this song?
That tune was called What Makes You Beautiful, and I'm being honest, never heard it in my life.
Never, you
Nope,
guys have.
not once.
I have heard this song, and maybe I make it out to the dance clubs and shake my little tush a little bit more than you guys, but this was a massive song.
Okay.
But hey, you know, you can always check it out after the match, and cry away.
I put down on my things to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Throw it in the itinerary. We're good to
Okay.
go. One Direction, which I've bought those concert tickets plenty of times. You know, being the life that I've lived. All right, Bone Man. Well, that is the end of round number 1, and to be quite honest, we've got a tight match.
We have a 2-1 game, and you know it depends on eras sometimes. And that first round was taking both of these guys out of their wheelhouse, and what happens now is interesting from a competitor's point of view, because a rough round for both of them. You know, can they pull it together in round 2 psychologically? We know both of these guys can do it. We saw Microphone's comeback in the last match. We've seen Hound Dog breeze through 3 matches and win. So counting on bounce backs from both of these guys, I think they'll take it in stride.
Well, that's exactly right. The trick is, well, to Microphone, he's got 2 points better than he did last match,
That's true. He's up.
and he won. So his game is improving. Nick, for the Hound Dog, I think maybe this is a little bit early for the Hound Dog.
This was a rough one for me. Yeah.
He's a nighttime. He's a primetime player. He's not into this
That's right.
morning business. But hey,
This
that's
is
okay.
true. This is true.
I think he needs some more olives, perhaps.
Maybe. Not enough breakfast martinis. But we got a 2-1 match still all to play for. Everything's still on the table.
We
So
sure
here
do.
we go.
We know exactly how round 2 goes. It's going to flip this game on its head, and then round 3, we'll see what happens. But it is tight. And Bone Man, why don't you tell these gentlemen the rules for round number 2?
Okay, trivia fans, it's time for round 2, which means it's time to die. In this round, the questions hinge on a twist of fate. Players roll a die, and each number corresponds to questions about one of 5 bands or the roller's choice. There are 3 questions for each player in the round. When the player hears which band was rolled, he or she will decide if the questions are worth 1 point each or 2 points each. Now, if fate isn't pressure enough, opponents can steal questions in time to die, so if a player gets a question wrong, the points can very quickly go the other way. But with a little help from their lucky stars, our players will be dancing in the street and not left wondering what could have been. Now, if you're ready, it's time to die.
All right, here we are, gentlemen, round number 2. And of course, Mike Raphone comes in with the lead, which means, Mr. Raphone, you get to choose whether you'd like to roll first or defer to your opponent. But before we do that, let me tell you what the bands are. That might help your decision out a little bit. So the bands today are Dire Straits, Queen, Bruce Springsteen, ABBA, or the Eagles. Any bands in there that... Oh, defer, okay. Any bands you're into on that list, Hound Dog?
I think I'm 3 for 5 there. I know a little bit about three of them, I think.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to roll for you, and let's see how we do on the roll. And that was number 4. So, Bone Man, what is number 4?
Today, number 4, we'll be asking questions about the Eagles, Hound Dog.
Eagles, all right. Eagles. So,
Alrighty.
Hound Dog, you get to pick whether these 3 questions will be worth 2 points each or 1 point each.
Let's just go with 1.
Go with 1.
Conservative approach by the Hound Dog. Defense wins playoff
I know.
games, Ken.
Well, if you watched a quarterfinal match a couple weeks ago, the same band got picked for Hound Dog, and he went for 2. So I wish he would have went for 1 on that day.
We're never going to hear the end of that match,
Let's just say, until I win, I'm just going to be going on about that for probably the rest of my retired career. We will see. All right, here we are for 1 point then in the category of the Eagles. Question number 1. Which guitar player did Joe Walsh replace in 1975? And you can just tell us, of course.
Oh, it's not coming to me.
I know.
The country picking banjo guy. Darn it. Oh, no, it's not coming to me.
The CPB, country picking banjo guy. I'm afraid
Right?
that is incorrect, I'm afraid. Or maybe it is correct, but the name is not correct.
No,
Microphone for the 1 point steal.
Was it Bernie Leadon?
It was,
Yes,
in
it
fact,
was.
Bernie Leadon.
As soon as you said it, I knew. Damn it.
Yep.
Well played. Well played.
Steal. A 3-1 lead from Microphone.
Yeah,
Let's
and
try question 2. Hound Dog. Which Eagles album yielded the number 1 song, Best of My Love?
The Eagles. Are you an
On the
Eagles?
border?
Oh, on the border.
That's on the border
Bone
of a point for the Hound Dog.
Bingo. Good one.
Well done, sir, to trail 3-2. Big point there. Huge point.
Big point. All right. Hound Dog, the last question in the category of the Eagles for 1 point. Which album followed their first compilation, Their Greatest Hits, 1971 to 1975? Which album was the first to come out after their first greatest hits?
Is it Hotel California?
Bingo!
Bingo!
There it is.
Wow. Okay.
Yep,
Hound
good
Dog
job.
ties the game with
Absolutely.
the wild stab at Hotel California.
I feel like if I got in a fight in the dark, I would do okay.
I feel better about my chances in the dark. There's no question.
I look scarier in the dark for sure. Houndog, you've tied the game at 3-3 with a couple of clutch moments, and that's what we talk about with experienced players, Ken the Zen.
Absolutely. There's no question. Well, he was wise to take the 1 point because of that steal. It really kind of kept microphone's points down as well.
Yeah.
But speaking of Mr. Microphone, it is your time to roll, and I believe you'd like me to roll for you?
Please.
All right, here we go.
Twist of fate.
And it is number 1. Bone Man, what do we have for number 1?
That sends us to Schweden to answer questions about ABBA.
Definitely 1.
Definitely 1. All right.
Can we make them worth 0?
We could, but I'm afraid Houndog would steal them all. Okay, question number 1 in the category of ABBA. How did ABBA arrive at their band name?
It's the initials of the band members.
Absolutely, for 1 point.
1 and a 4-3 lead.
4-3.
He's been holding out on us.
Yep, there he goes, eh?
All right, Microphone. Question 2. ABBA caught their first big break by winning which competition?
Eurostars?
Incorrect answer.
Incorrect. Houndog for the steal.
Our search.
Good
No,
guess.
You were so close, Microphone, but not close enough, I'm afraid. And Bone Man, what was the answer there?
It was the Eurovision competition, 1974. Incidentally, Will Ferrell just released a very funny movie about this competition. Have you seen it, Houndog?
No, but I'm gonna now.
It's on.
Yeah.
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Really quite funny.
Yep, I have not watched it yet, but the previews, I'm not a Will Ferrell guy, but the previews look really funny that I might invest my time.
I'm not a Will Ferrell guy either,
Yeah.
but I like the movie.
It looked really funny. It does look really funny. Okay, question number 3 here. For Microphone, of course, for 1 point. This studio album featured the hit The Winner Takes It All and finished as a top album of 1980 in the UK. Name that album.
Voulez-vous?
I'm afraid that is incorrect. And Houndog, what did you have?
ABBA.
ABBA.
Yes.
It was close, guys, but the answer was one of the funniest 20 minutes in movie cinema history, and that is Super Trooper.
Super
Super Trooper,
I
indeed.
guess. Okay.
All right. Well, Bone Man, that brings us to the end of round number 2 in this defensive struggle to make it to the finals. What do you think about that?
We have a 4-3 match with Microphone holding the slim lead.
Mm-hmm.
2 players came up clutch in that round, both of them picking up some points, staying in it. And you know what we like to see happen is it come down to round 3 with everything on the line.
Absolutely.
And it's amplified even more because a place in the finals is on the line as we move to the next round.
That's exactly right. We're getting ready for round number 3, a 1-point match. You know, our number 2 player, our number 3 player of the entire season on the line, 1 point to make it to the finals to see if they can be the player of the year. Bone Man, let's read them the rules of round
All right,
number
gentlemen.
3.
We'll give you a chance to just breathe for a second.
Round 3 is where we find out who's the best of the best. There are 3 questions for each player in the round, each related to one of the top 600 albums of all time as listed by Rolling Stone magazine. The round begins with each player picking 3 numbers between 1 and 20. These are the questions they will answer. The wrinkle in this round is that players will assign a point value of 2, 3, or 5 points to each question once they hear which album the question is about. The player with the lowest score always receives the next question. And since we believe in mercy in the Music Trivia League, if a player is mathematically eliminated, the round and this wicked game are over. So this is it. Who's the gambler? Who's the smooth operator? And who's simply the best of the best?
All right, gentlemen, here we are. Semifinal number 2, the last round. Everything is on the line. Your entire season's reputation on the line. And all we need from you, of course, is 3 numbers. And Microphone, since you are still holding that 1-point lead, what are your 3 numbers?
7, 11, and 20.
7, 11, and 20.
Compelling.
Okay. I like that. All right. And Hound Dog, your 3 numbers, please.
5, 10, and 15.
Oh, you broke your strategy. Okay. He's been a consecutive guy his whole career, but now
Yes.
he's going for the every multiples of 5.
We'll see how Microphone deals with that little wrinkle.
Absolutely. Something that maybe he'll be thinking about for months to come. You never know. All right. So, since Hound Dog is trailing by 1 point, you are going to receive your question first. And Bone Man, which album is that? Number 5.
All right, Hound Dog, this should please you. It will be about Prince's Purple Rain. You're familiar with Prince?
Yeah, it's one of his favorite colors, I think.
Absolutely. So we have 2 points, 3 points, or 5 points on Prince's Purple Rain.
Points.
2 points.
2 points.
2 points on question number 5. All right, Bone Man.
Shall I take this one?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Hound Dog, Prince's Purple Rain. The music video for this first single from the album sparked controversy among network executives who thought its sexual nature was too explicit for television. Name that single from Prince's Purple Rain.
Princess Purple Rain. It's not Kiss, is it? Kiss?
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Microphone, just for fun, would you like to take a stab at this question?
When Doves Cry?
It is, yeah.
When Doves Cry,
Right,
indeed.
correct, sir.
How can you just leave me standing?
Alone in the world, so cold.
I'll tell you what, I've never seen a clawfoot bathtub look so good in my entire life, you know? But that's royalty for you. Here we go. Nick's second question is number 10. So that will be the album. Ike and Tina Turner's Proud Mary, the best of Ike and Tina Turner.
Ike and Tina.
3 or 5 points?
3.
3. He's going for 3 in a 2-point lead if he gets this correct. All right, and I will take this question. Ranked at number 392, this compilation consists of all the hits, but due to licensing, they had to re-record the song River Deep Mountain High, which was originally recorded by this famous Wall of Sound producer. Who is that producer?
Phil Spector?
Ding, wall,
For
sound,
3.
sound.
For 3 and a 2-point lead for the Hound Dog,
Absolutely.
who now leads 6-4. A big clutch round 3. Correct answer.
Absolutely. Microphone, are you starting to feel the pressure over there? You doing good?
It's coming on.
It's coming on. Well, that's okay. You're calm, cool, and collected. The silent assassin. We'll see what your first number brings you. Number 7 is, of course...
All right, Microphone, we're talking about John Prine's record, John Prine.
2.
2 points on Mr. Prine. The question: this legendary song about a woman wanting to escape her life has been covered by everyone from Bonnie Raitt to John Denver to Susan Tedeschi. Name that John Prine song.
I haven't got this one.
That is not
It's
it.
not Sam Stone.
Hound Dog, just for fun, would you like to take a stab at this?
Is it Angel from Montgomery?
It is indeed.
It is indeed.
Also covered by Hiroshima Hearts.
I haven't heard that version, but was it a good one, John?
Oh, yeah, we crushed it, man.
Yeah, I know we did some Tedeschi trucks when I was in a Petrolia Playhouse, and man, we did Bird on a Wire, but beautiful.
We covered that one, too.
Yep. Wow, look at you go. Okay.
Oh, back in the day, man.
Back
That
in the
leaves
day.
us at 6-4 with Hound Dog in the lead, Ken
All
Lizette.
right. That means Microphone, you are going to receive your second question, which was number 11, you said, and that is Sade's. Is that how you say that, John?
Sade.
Sade. And her album, Diamond Life. 3 or 5 points, Mr. Microphone?
3.
For 3. All right, here we go. Sade's Diamond Life. This song about a romantic hustler was Sade's breakthrough in America, winning fans from LA to Chicago. What was that song?
Smooth Operator?
Ding, ding, ding for 3.
Well played, sir.
Good job.
For 3 and a 7-6 lead.
7-6
Clutch players
lead.
coming through in big moments.
Absolutely. Well, it's all on the line here for the Hound Dog. You get this right, you take a nice lead. If you get this wrong, microphone, you win this match and you're on to the finals. Okay.
All right.
Question number 15, right?
We know this has got to be a 5-pointer, but it's going to be about Bob Marley and the Wailers album Legend.
Absolutely. All right, Hound Dog, you ready for the question?
Nope, hit me.
Not ready, but ready. All right, here we go. For all the marbles, Hound Dog. The album Legend includes this song, which is a rare Bob Marley song that features only acoustic guitar and voice. What is that legendary Bob Marley song?
Oh, I'm gonna have to count.
Don't worry about a thing. I don't know.
Don't worry, 3 Little Birds. I'm
3 Little Birds.
afraid
Yeah.
is
No, it's not.
incorrect.
I know there's a band on that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good guess.
And just for fun, microphone, would you like to take a stab at this?
One woman or no woman, no love.
No Woman, No Cry.
Spelling
Or no
guess?
cry.
Yep,
Yeah.
it was incorrect. Bone Man, what was the right answer?
Redemption Song, which was also covered at one point by
That's
Hirschman.
right.
Well, microphone, congratulations to you. And yet another way of victory. You have come through in this match. How are you feeling about your victory right now?
You know what? It was a great match. Very, very defensive battle with a lot of tough questions this week.
Absolutely. And Hound Dog, I've got to say, sorry, my man.
It's all good.
Your undefeated streak has come to an end.
It has.
But what better way to come to the end than in the semifinals of the playoffs for 2020 season? How are you feeling?
Great. I mean, you guys, it's always fun. Thanks for letting me do this. Good job, Mike. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, that brings us to the question we've been asking everybody that has unfortunately lost in this tournament, and that is our new season's coming up in 2021. And I know both the Bone Man and myself are hoping that you'd come back. Do you have any thoughts for 2021 yet on your career?
Sure. No, that'd be fun. I'd love to come back. That'd be great.
Absolutely. Put his number 3 reputation on the line, Bone Man. Right?
We got to get some theme music going, though.
Yep. You got to get some theme music. Well, Bone Man, do you have anything to say to our defeated person today?
Well, hey, Hound Dog goes down in MTL lore as the first 3-0 player we've had.
Absolutely.
It's the first player to get 3 wins, and that says everything all on its own. And Hound Dog, we hope to have you back. You are indeed a player. And, of course, as with all the matches, if a roll goes slightly differently, it's a completely different result. So no shame in losing to the great microphone.
Not at all.
And we hope to have you back, sir.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll see you
Cheers.
next time, Hound Dog. All right. And we have ourselves a winner, Bone Man, semifinal number 2, and that is Mike Raphone. What do you have to say to this gentleman?
Are we allowed to let microphone know who his opponent will be?
I don't know. I can kind of see him salivating at the bit over there. Maybe you should let him know.
Maybe it's
Bring on the
Johnny.
thunder.
It's Johnny Thunder time, my friend.
Bring on the thunder.
At long last, microphone gets his shot at Big J.
Absolutely. How are you feeling about taking on the Thunderstorm himself?
Since I joined the league, that's been the target. That's been the goal.
Dreams do come
And,
true, my friend.
The good Lord willing, we've met him in the final, and we'll see where it takes us. He's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
John Legend, yeah.
Johnny Legend.
Johnny
You could be the
Legend.
legend killer, my friend.
Absolutely.
But you have your own legend happening here. You are now a 3-0 player.
Yes.
Call me Randy Orton.
You you are as much a legend as Johnny Thunder is, my friend. So, I mean, battle of number 1 and number 2, and only number 2 based on point difference. So, you are as much a legend as he is, my friend.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Microphone, we are going to let you go and let you hit the books and get studying.
I'm gonna go listen to a little Hot Blooded, because that
you
seemed
go.
to be the turning point right there.
That could very well be.
That's your new
Absolutely.
theme song, because you're the
Yep.
silent killer, the silent assassin,
Silent
hot-blooded
assassin.
makes sense.
I want that as my theme song.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Well, in these times, it's always important to take your temperature. And let me tell you, if it's 103, Get tested.
Check it and see.
If it wasn't for the mammal clue, I wouldn't have got that.
Well,
I was writing down Jukebox Hero.
oh, yeah,
Interesting.
okay.
Interesting.
There it is. I would have guessed I Want to Know What Love Is, but that's just me, and I'm sure the date was wrong, but I don't know much foreigner, unfortunately. I'm more a domesticated cat. All right, Microphone. Well, we will let you go, and John and I are going to sum up this match, and we will see you in the finals, good sir. Congratulations.
Awesome. Can't wait.
All
Cheers.
right. Take care, man.
Cheers.
Bone Man. Let me tell you a little story.
Okay.
So we start this league months ago. Our second match, we have Johnny Thunder on there, and he does really well. Beats the Maestro. And we're like, wow, we've got some real competitors going to be happening in this league. In our very next match, match number 3, Microphone makes his debut against All Stage Jim. He wins. He hears us talking about Johnny Thunder and says, I want Johnny Thunder. I say, man, we can't do that. Let's wait. Let's see if you guys are 2-0, and then we'll see how the season plays out. Anyways, they both become 2-0. We're winding down the year, and I'm like, well, we should start maybe a year-end tournament and just have all the undefeated players in it, blah, blah, blah. And as fortune would have it, as fate would have it, it is Microphone getting his wish to come true to face Johnny Thunder in the finals.
I don't know if it's fate, man. They both had to win their way through. So it's like, we have players ranked for a reason. We have number 1 and 2. What the people want in the final is the best of the best of the best, sir. And they got it. And, Johnny Thunder would never admit to any sort of trepidation about such a match. But Microphone is no joke, man.
Absolutely.
We have seen him face adversity, the greatest comeback in MTL history. That dude does not blink. And when the game is on the line, he manages to pull it out. So this is going to be a heck of a final.
Absolutely right. And the Microphone, we started off this match, it was defensive struggle, defensive match the whole way. But you almost expect that as we have 2 great players in the league. The questions get harder.
Yeah.
And, Johnny Thunder also in his second to last match only had 3 points in the first round.
Right.
So this game is not set on the first round. There's no question.
No.
Microphone has proved it, coming back from 7-0. Anything can happen in round 2 and 3. That's where you really dig into the vault of your mind.
Yep.
And both of these gentlemen, have enormous vaults up there of information.
Big vaults.
Right.
And in Microphone's case, he does not let it get to him. So not doing well in round 1, he holds it together. He's got so much poise. And, the finals is all about one moment. It's all one and done. And his poise could be the key to it all.
Well, that is absolutely right. He was leading by 1 point after 1 today, leading by 1 point after 2. And then, of course, the Hound Dog hit a little bit of a lucky streak in round 3, or
Got
knowledge
some
streak.
good answers, man. He
And
did good
he took the lead, and Microphone has never had to come back like that.
in the final round.
All the pressure. And there he was. He did it. He showed that he can win in the first round. He can win in the second round. He can win in the third round. And he definitely deserves to be in the finals against the Mr. Thunder, of course.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great match.
Yep, I can't believe it. Next week, you guys watching, that is going to be our 2020 Player of the Year finals.
We're gonna name a champion.
Number
man.
1 seed versus number 2 seed. It doesn't get any better than that.
Does not.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this match. I hope you come back to check out the final match. And of course, if you think that you're good at music trivia and you like to be on TV and stuff, then please let the Bone Man or myself know, and we will do what we can do to get you on the show. If you have friends that, hey, I know little Billy down the street. He's always talking about music, that kid.
Little Billy Idol?
Well, let's go talk to little spiky-haired Billy Idol.
Little
You
Billy
know?
Corgan?
Yeah, if you ever see some dude dancing with himself, screaming more, 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 you let him know. Come on
We
the
want him
show.
on this program.
We
That's
do
right.
want him on this show.
Because we want the best.
Absolutely.
Next week, we're going to find out who the best is so far.
We absolutely will, and I'm very much looking forward to that. But until then, we're going to have to let you go. Bone Man, any final words here before we say goodbye?
Only hasta la bye-bye.
Well, hasta luego, everybody. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Cheers.